Black cake and sorrel, the perfect welcome to the season. Find joy, give joy this Christmas.
From early morning, night, morning star. Music in the streets, we in SVG. Roast beef, baked bread, and liquor side. Sorrel on the table. Black cake too. Hot 97, one play music sweet. Warm and sunshine, Christmas time. Hot 97, one party. I feel the joy. Find joy, give joy this Christmas. Find joy, give joy this season. Warm and sunshine, Christmas time. Hot 97, one party. I feel the joy. Find joy, give joy this Christmas.
Find joy, give joy this Christmas. Only with Hot 97.1.
Right? Find joy, and give joy, and a salt ham with some sorrel and some ginger beer. Well, with some sorrel. And all of them, I'll go find some joy. All right, by Captain Lano Cole. And he say he had them up there. He have fresh ginger beer. He using the fresh ginger beer. Great, do the thing. You know what I mean? And all them things. So good morning, everybody. You're flying early this morning. You're coming in early this morning. You going by the captain?
Of course.
Of course. You going by the captain.
To fly in.
Well, can you?
The clown show has begun, according to one article.
You'll come back.
Who wrote that?
Not sure who wrote it, but the hypocrisy of
You expected anything different?
amazing. I mean, look, man.
If you look at the whole after, by the way, with the compliment to Captain Lano, big up you, morning. Everything you roti and chicken and sandwich and patty and juice and beers and rum and all kind of thing, right? So Captain waiting for all you. Morning, right? So you will say.
Listen, I don't think anybody is like I see Luke and I getting a bit of licks on air online yesterday. And I realized that we live for our
Blameless.
for criticizing the NDP's potential pulling back on the double salary thing.
Oh, they gotta get licks?
Well, I see the internet crazies.
Okay. All right.
And I realized that St. Vincent is a very hypocritical place.
Oh, gee.
like hypocrisy at its finest lives and breeds in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Actually, I'm not saying in, because the person kind of driving it doesn't live here. But it's like the equivalent of NDP of Vincy Power, which is Jeffrey Providence. Oh, yeah. It's just like, it's just one of those things that you just let them speak because they just...
Let me comrade.
It's like one of those things. It's just, he is literally the equivalent of Vincy Power for NDP, right? And I don't understand how parties don't distance themselves from these people. But anyways.
Because the parties themselves are hypocritical.
It's crazy.
That's the problem, right? And we are incapable. We are literally incapable of holding
anybody accountable to anything.
Yeah, once they fit close enough to our agenda, we give them a free pass on everything.
It is mad. But anyways,
I listened to a thing with Major Leacock talking about 705 radio. I have to say, man, it's worrying.
I didn't hear the Leacock thing.
From what I gathered, we were saying that the opposition, from the tidbits that I heard, that the opposition will be allowed to use the national station, but it comes with certain constraints. Like I don't know.
Why can't they just uphold the principle, as they said in opposition, that government is made up of both sides? Right? Government is not just those who won.
Where's the opposition?
The opposition also, right? Why can't they just uphold that principle? Why does it have to come with preconditions? With if they are mature? If they're not mature, if they talk nonsense on the national station, then the public will listen and say, "Boy, they're not ready." It doesn't require all this, and I'm going to grant them a privilege of going on 705. Just because the previous guys were arseholes and didn't let you on, It doesn't mean you have to replicate being an asshole.
Mm.
It doesn't mean you have to replicate this dictatorial fashion that they are suggesting. We will allow them on under certain conditions. What is that? If they talk nonsense on 705, the public will hear it and they'll say, and they will condemn them appropriately. It is, I'm telling you, it's scary. What Leacock, in my view, should have nothing to do with 705 and API and VC3. He should stick to security.
Wait.
We have a crime problem going on. Right? And my understanding of Leacock is that he made a bit of a noise that he only got national security. So they added information to him. Leacock is in his 70s. Why wouldn't he give that to somebody like Laverne King or somebody young?
So what is his portfolio?
It doesn't bother me that Leacock is.
Well, only in the sense that it's more than just radio now. Right? So presumably you'd want somebody a little bit younger, a little bit more dynamic, and not missing the fact that we have a crime wave in some incident with gangs and people being killed left, right, and center, amongst the highest in the world, which they pointed out in opposition. Isn't that enough?
Okay.
So he's information and what?
Anyways, I was starting on the hypocrisy of this airport thing. The person who called the NDP a clown show is the definition of hypocrisy.
Who actually said it?
I'm not sure who wrote that article.
It was an opinion piece.
I think it was an opinion piece. They attached their name on it. One user speech.
No, they don't normally put the name. They put like
sometimes they put like a little moniker or something. Anyways, we'll find out whoever it is. But look, we've been talking about these potholes on the runway for it feels like 2 years, right? We can't keep having this stopgap solution that only lasts for a few days.
What I was just asking.
You don't come in now just because one day the flights decided that they weren't going to take off or not going to land. That boy, this is the NDP's fault. And it's not the NDP's fault. It could never be the NDP's fault. Like, come on, they're 2 weeks into it.
Even if you're the most partisan, it cannot be the end. They haven't been there long enough.
The clown show is trying to come onto the media and pretending like if these issues were not existing.
No, what you're
before.
doing, you're shifting the goalpost now. You pick it up from where it was.
No, but you see,
and you run down in the corner.
But this is what Luke is referring to. We can't allow for the same issues that we had before to continue. So with even like narratives, like we need to be a much smarter society in how we're looking at things.
In the article, how exactly it is the NDP's fault that
they're saying that for the 8 years that it existed, it never closed.
It never closed in the 8 years it's been open.
Oh wow!
As soon as NDP get in,
it had to close.
Oh
wow!
I mean, look, I gave the same advice to some diehard UOP friends where they want to go on that same type of thing where, you know, they want to point out the potholes, they want to point out some discrepancy in the school, right?
But it was the only time.
My advice to them has always been, look, you're going to get your moments, right? But for the first 6 months, if I were you,
shut up.
Go and find another interest, man. Go and learn to cook. Go and get yourself fit.
Nobody wants to hear you right now.
Nobody wants to hear it because it is irrelevant. Whatever you got to say right now is irrelevant.
It's hypocrisy at its finest.
How could anybody come now? Anybody. How could anybody come now and point out what is happening in schools and roads and what is happening wherever? How could anybody come now?
Even as deep as the thing we were talking about yesterday, the bonus salaries. I don't want to hear from the ULP. Supports.
Okay.
I don't want to hear from you.
With bringing up the fact that her explain to people. You know what I mean? Now, if the government say we need a little time to work through this, which is why we gave ourselves 60 days, then so be it. So be it. We have to accept that. They didn't say you're going to get it on the first day.
Or the second.
They didn't say you're going to even get it in December.
Right.
They said give them 60 days. Within 60 days, they're going to do this. You're right. So you can't be too harsh on them yet because
60 days ain't even done.
They're loud there.
and then still they've literally just got sworn in.
Yeah. So
I'm sure some of the guys in the last few days have only just met their office.
I saw Fitz. Was it yesterday? Yeah, I think he was at
Listen, man,
Invest.
what we need to
whatever.
get over is just because you support a party doesn't mean you can't listen to the issues that people might have with them.
Yeah.
When we going to get over that?
But that's one of the problems that ULP had.
Yeah.
They refused to listen to the issues that people had with them.
Okay.
Refused, and guess what? You get to the point where, you know what? Okay, if you don't want to listen, I'll show you.
Okay, so when we go and get to
When
that
we come
one
back.
day.
Yeah.
All right, when we go and get to that.
Remember, Captain Lana's AIA is open for business. Get your breakfast, hot drinks, cold drinks, hard drinks, soft drinks, patties,
Drinks.
sausage roll,
Food. Snacks.
roti,
Finger foods.
Everything.
You name it.
and saltfish, you name it.
You name it, they got it. St. Vincent morning. Today is what? Tuesday. Yeah,
the
Tuesday. The 9th of the
Christmas is almost here.
it's here.
Literally. Oh, remember, we had to go through that VAT-free list.
Basically, yeah.
Gonna buy a new car.
Nah, forget it.
Forget it.
Forget it. Anyways, we're gonna do some commercials and come back. So good
It was
morning.
too good to be true.
Forget it. It's 971 and we're signing on. Good morning.
Amidst the shells, the sounds, the excitement of the season. Find joy. Give joy this Christmas. Only with Hot 97.1. 7.1.